Bruh, niggas ain't even know, right? I got a whole murder scene on my back. What she say, murder line? Right. It's a whole murder scene on my back.
I'm right here.
Facts. It's a whole murder scene on my
Man,
back
no,
with the helicopter
285.
and that nigga with a mask.
Hey, and when niggas see this, when niggas see this interview and they see us, they gonna be like, damn, we ain't seen them niggas in like 12, 13 years.
That's
We really don't
crazy.
see us. But when niggas see us, they gonna be like, oh, we know who all them niggas.
Yeah,
I
facts.
promise you, anybody from out here, they gonna know who the fuck we is.
Facts.
We ain't boasting like we the biggest and baddest. It's a lot going on in Landover, but
Now it's time to get to that money, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. It's your boy Dan V. Here's the news, man. We right here. Who we here with, man?
Mikey B, R10, Mikey B.
Facts, whole time. We had to start to do the interview over, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really had to do it over, you know what I'm saying? The last night was the turn. But you know, we had to get on the professional side. We live in the studio and shit, cool and everything, man. So I had to talk one-on-one with him and so forth, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a fun night yesterday, man. But you know, we had to sit down. Now we had to have the one-on-one conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, gotta let them know, man, where you from, man?
I'm from Cherry Hill, bro. You know, I'll be on that Landover side heavy too, man. You know, it's like my second home right there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Cherry Hill kind of close to Landover as well.
Landover Hills.
Yeah, Landover Hills, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Same area, but
Same area, it's right there. We on the line, 450, 202.
Yeah, facts, man. You know what I'm saying? How long you been out there? You know what I'm saying? All your life, you say? Or?
I've been back and forth for real. Back and forth Landover, Cherry Hill. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out of school. My mother made me go live with my grandmother because I kept getting in trouble on that side. So they sent me on the Landover side, you know what I'm saying? I came over there and everybody was fucking with me, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So, Huda, they kicked you out at the school you was at? In
I got
Landover?
kicked out of every high school I went to. I went to Fairmont Heights. Got kicked out of Fairmont Heights back in about 2009. Went to Blazeburg. Got kicked out of Blazeburg. Then they sent me all to Tar Lopes. Then I ain't even graduated. They sent me all to prison, Tar Lopes.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I was 18 in prison.
18 in prison, an adult.
Yeah. As soon as I turned 18, I went to prison.
So you ain't even really get the chance to experience the go-go experiences.
Nah, I did all that. Nah, I was young doing that shit, though.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's about, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
These like 14, 15, 16, you was in them joints, man, but.
Nah, yeah, we was in there, stayed in CFE, La Pearl, all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, as you got older, you know what I mean, it got real and you started, you know, going to prison.
For a fact. You know what I'm
saying?
Been to prison 3 times, bro. I just came home from being a serious charge, you know what I mean?
Fact.
Back out here trying to do this rap shit now.
Yeah, but let's get to it. You know, I know you really don't want to talk about the past, but we'll just give a little brief information of, you know, what happened, how did that start, you know what I'm saying? So you had went to jail for the first charge and so forth, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? How was that experience the first time?
I ain't gonna say too much, right?
Yeah,
I
ain't even ask you what the charges is. I just want to know.
You know what I'm saying? It was some shit. All 3 of my charges that when I went to jail for, they all was felonies. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I got 10 years. I was suspended for 3 when I was 18. Second one, I had about 12. I had about 12 felonies, like 2 misdemeanors. I beat that joint, but they still gave me 4 years. I was on probation, so I did 2.5 years on that. I did 2 years the first time, too. I did 2 years the first time, did 2.5, down there 3 years the second time, and I just came home 2018. From another one, I beat that one, too. I had to fight that joint 3 times. They was really, like, on my ass, but I beat that joint. I did, like, a year. I sat for, like, a year fighting that joint. Yeah, so all together, I did, like, 7 years.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, we ain't gonna get into details of what you was charged for the last one, but what was you looking like if you didn't beat that last one?
That was life.
Life, for real.
Yeah, that shit was life.
Dang, all the time. That's crazy right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't handle that type of time, man. How was you with that?
Still come home, be solid nigga, man.
Was you in your mind prepared for life? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it came?
Be honest with you, bro. When I was sitting in processing, when I looked at the paperwork when my head charged and it say 0L, bro, all reality kicked in for me. You hear me? It's like, man, I'm gonna have to deal with it like a man, though. You feel me?
Facts.
And I sat back, bro. All I could do is pray. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm a real nigga. I ain't be scared to say I pray. You hear me? I was in that motherfucker praying like shit. I was sitting out for you. Hear me?
But it say that you was prepared for the
I
consequences.
was ready, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing, bro, you know what I'm saying? When you out here in these streets, bro, you do certain shit, you know certain shit come behind it. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to face that shit like a man.
Right.
Man, listen. This right here.
No, I ain't shit.
Man, listen, you ain't even see them at the show. You hear me? You ain't even see them niggas at the show. They is street. You know what street mean? I mean, solidified. I mean, gangsters, they stay low key.
I mean, dead serious.
That mean dead serious. Say it again.
Dead
Talking shit.
Dead serious.
Talking shit.
For real.
Come on now.
We ain't
Talking
gonna-
shit.
I ain't in nobody club, none of that shit. For real. For real.
Facts, man.
Sheriff Road.
Snow on the block.
No,
You hear me? Hey, like I say, man,
If you gonna
You
do
know
the
what I'm saying?
shit, or the shit gonna get done
niggas
to
be
you.
so scared to come out, be like, oh, Mikey B did this, nigga Mikey B did that. I got a bunch of gangsters around me right now, and they ain't scared to come out. So these is niggas I'm trying to be, you know what I mean? This is niggas I'm trying to keep with me. You hear me? I ain't trying to be around those scary niggas you talking about, you hear me? Nah, for real.
Facts, man.
Niggas be scared as shit, man. You hear
Now
me?
you saying that shit.
If you gonna do the shit, or it's gonna get done to you.
Facts. But you gotta get back to it, man. Show me your life though, man. I wanna know this from the beginning.
All right,
man.
look, right? I'm 27, bro.
Right.
I've been locked up 3 times. I went to prison 3 times for some small shit. I ain't gonna talk about the cases, none of that shit. That shit don't even matter. Just know I paid my lawyer off, John McKenna. You hear me? One of the best lawyers in Prince George's County.
Ain't no burglary.
You hear me? Ain't no burglary.
Ain't no burglary.
Or
no domestic shit.
Hey, you hear me?
No domestic
Hey,
shit.
We don't hit
Hey,
women.
dog, for real.
We don't hit women.
Hey, you hear me? We don't hit women.
No
We don't
traffic
kick
tickets.
doors. We realize, man, if you in the way, we trying to, see about you. Nah, my mother.
Facts.
My mother.
Nah, for real.
That's why I say though, bro. Big neighborhood. You hear me? You got, man, you know what I mean? Blade, yeah. You hear me? Already, you mean turn to him.
It's for real.
Facts.
That's how we coming, bro. This part, like, I
It's
mean,
for real. That's number 3. Only reason we
this
came out.
number 3? This number 3? Bro, we been doing too much. Pack this shit off, man. We was trying to get drunk.
Look, man, this man don't brought. You gotta get this shit. This man don't brought all this shit out. Babies, kids, all this shit. This man don't brought all us out.
Off the nighttime though.
People that
Damn.
never even been out here for real.
Facts.
We in Landover in the red zone, man.
Hey, we here with DMV Hood News. You know I'm a
Good
stop,
times,
bro.
good vibes.
Hey, you hear me? Good vibes. I burn the trenches out the Landover side. This the real live heart of Landover. Niggas don't really know for real. This the heart of Landover for real. Yeah. Niggas be missing it. Niggas be
If you got a problem with all that big Zane.
Yeah, hey, what they talking about,
All
Lord,
that big
man?
Zane. You got a
Lord, man, what
problem
they
with-
talking about?
All that big
Oh, what they
Zane.
talking about? Hold on, take the hoodie off.
They been
What
blowing
they talking about?
Oh.
What they talking about? Nah.
Don't let him see his face.
Oh,
Nah, big Zane.
yeah. What's up with him, little man?
Baby shark, nigga.
Right. How was that experience when you first got locked?
I mean, it was different because, you know what I'm saying, I was just in high school going into, you know what I'm saying, they sent me out Baltimore. I went over to Old Penitentiary. That was my first time. I did most of my time out Baltimore.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, just from me leaving from high school, you know what I'm saying, from being in here looking at a teacher, you know what I'm saying, being on, not in mind, I was on house arrest when I was fighting the joint, you know what I'm saying, I was on pretrial release. You know what I'm saying? So I was on house arrest. So just for me just being in high school, you know what I'm saying, leaving from sitting in front of teachers, then sitting in front of the CO telling you when it, you know what I'm saying? It was a different
As
experience.
an adult too, so it wasn't like you went to juvie and then you
Nah, I went
transitioned.
straight,
You
nah.
went straight
Yeah,
to
I
adult.
went-
Because a lot of people they when they, you know, they get up in the streets, they start up in juvie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I started
and then
off.
they progress up to there, but you went straight to that door.
I was finessing their ass when I was young. They told us though, like we gonna ask my man. They told us like, soon as y'all turn 18, we gonna bag y'all ass. Like straight up, they told us that shit. Slim PG told us that. They was like, man, soon as y'all turn 18, we gonna bag y'all ass. Damn sure, bro. I wasn't even. Matter of fact, that that was 17. That was 17 when I caught that joint. It was 17. Yeah. It was 17 when I caught it. I think I was still locked up for it at 18. Hold on, what the fuck? I've been locked up so much, bro. I began.
So you got caught with it when you was 17 and you got locked up when you was 18.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
That's crazy, though. Yeah. So they basically.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn, that's wild as shit. So basically, you was a juvenile when you first caught it.
Yeah, I caught it, but they charged when I caught it. They still charged me as an adult.
Damn, that's wild as shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, you know, you being still a teenager though, 'cause you still young. You know what I'm saying? You still being a teenager. You ain't never experienced a day in this life. Like, how did you feel? Like, you was just like, damn, like, am I gonna be able to handle this? I gotta be on man time.
When I first walked in that bitch, Slim, man, I was looking around like, damn, like, so that shit was like some movie shit, you feel me? You got niggas in the yard, big, some bony and shit at this side, you hear me? I'm little as shit over this drink, but nah, this how the whole shit when I first came in, bro, cause I ain't never know, like, what out the way mean, I ain't know, like, how, you know what I'm saying, the Baltimore niggas be calling you dummy and all that shit, like, I was about to get in altercations off, you know what I'm saying? Just that's how they talk, but I ain't know that shit, cause I ain't know no Baltimore niggas, so nigga came up to me like, what's up, dummy? You know, I'm like, who the fuck you calling dumb? You hear me?
Yeah.
That was some mad shit though. But first nigga I ran into from out the way that's out here right now, Lil Blue and shit. He from that's Cut, man. Shout out to Cut too. Lil Blue, you know what I'm saying? That's the first person that I ran into when I was locked up.
Right.
And he real live, you know what I'm saying? Like walked up to, was like, man, you from out the way. I said, what the fuck is out the way? You hear me? He like, man, you from out the way. He like, man, come on, holler, man. I hollered at him, bro. Real, solid, young nigga, man. I'm telling you, like, shorty straight come like, man, you gonna need something, you hear me? Straight came through, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, ever since then, I've been fucking with him, yo.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from out the way, that means that's from
But when you locked up, they be like, you from out the way, that mean DC, PG, and they include Moco, some. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. They include some Moco niggas, you feel me?
Facts. So yeah, it's mostly people that's from that region.
From like from the DMV for real.
Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying. And Baltimore kind of got their own group, or y'all?
Yeah, the Baltimore they got their own little set. You know what I'm saying? They got their BGF gang. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. And you got your Bloods, Crips, the Dogs, DMI, all that shit.
Right, facts, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and this was all when you first got locked in the first time.
Yeah, this was my first year.
Yeah. So what about the third time? You know what I'm saying? What was that like?
Third time. Shit, that shit probably was the worst bit, and that was the shortest one I did. That was only a year. That was the worst joint because I was fighting for my life. You know what I'm saying? I was on lockup when I got released from prison. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had no contact. I kept calling my man. You know what I'm saying? This the only nigga that I be happy, you know what I'm saying, that I really be, you know what I'm saying, kept me updated with everything that was going on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Came to see me. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
So you was on lockdown the whole time?
Yeah, I went on lockdown. But when I got released, like at the end of my shit, like I was on lockdown. I had caught a dirty urine and shit. Niggas kept telling on me, saying I was selling shit in the jail. They kept shaking my cell down, trying to look for knives and drugs and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I was on lockdown. I couldn't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, how was that experience when you first jumped out? You know what I'm saying, you was fresh out. Did you just say, man, I'm done?
But the third time, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I tighten the fuck up. I tighten up, you know, because, you know what I'm saying, when you fighting life, bro, that's a whole different situation, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you in that joint, you thinking like, damn, I'm about to spend the rest of my life in here with a bunch of niggas I don't even want to be around.
That's crazy.
You feel me? It's like, damn, I ain't bad to get no pussy no more. You hear me? All that shit start running through a nigga head. You hear me?
Yeah,
like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to walk outside smoking jack. I ain't gonna be able to go to the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? So I just started thinking about, I was just cherishing all the little shit that you could do in life for real.
Tell them about the warden when you first got out. Tell them about the warden when you first got out.
The war? Oh yeah. Yeah, I had a documentary. I ain't really get a chance to get the joint though. It got lost somehow. But when I came out from, what was that, the second time? That was the second time I came home. They released me from out Brockbridge, and I did a little skit and all that, well, a little interview, whatever. And the Ward following me out the jail was like, came to the car. My man was in the car with me at this time. He came to the car, was like, man, he was like, I ain't know you was going home that soon. He was trying to bag me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just on lockup with my man. He just came home too, Big Ock from Bricey Road, you know what I'm saying? We just like got into a little situation down there with some gang niggas or whatever. And it was just me and him like on just like banned from out the way, you know what I'm saying? Like running the whole jail for real, you know what I'm saying? Like far as like anything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna say too much though, but
Yeah.
like I say though, my man, he realized the war came out. He like, man, you slid through the cracks. I'm like, damn, what you mean? He like, man, I was about to come and get you. I'm about to ask for more time on your sentence.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you ain't got out right on time.
Yeah,
like.
I got out because I just got off lockup, you know what I'm saying, for fighting. So when he came in, he seen my papers go through because I had made parole. He had seen my papers go through. He like, yeah, I was about to bag you, you heard me? I was like, man, they was trying to add some shit on my sentence. He was like, man, I'm like, damn, what I do? He like, man, you know what you was doing. You feel me? He ain't tell me what I was actually doing, but he was just like, man, you know what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I left it as that, man. He was like, man, they was mad as shit when I left, bro. All the COs came out was just looking at me like, damn, like, this nigga about to go off, you hear me? Like, they was real, like, mad as shit.
Damn. Hey, tell me, man, how you started rapping, man? What that started? That started in the system? That started when you got out? How that start, man? Or you was already doing it?
All right. I've been rapping. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been rapping since.
Niggas, usually everybody be like, man, we just started rapping last week. Nah, you keep it 100.
I've been rapping, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been rapping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never taking shit serious till I came home fighting the 10 murder. You feel me?
Start stepping on y'all lame ass.
Stupid. You hear me?
Facts.
I man been doing this shit.
I just like been doing this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to bring the ghetto, the real life, you know what I mean? The ghetto side, you know what I mean? Landover out, man.
It's coming.
Facts.
You hear me?
Facts.
Hey.
It's coming.
Hey, let me see the drip though, man.
Yeah.
Got the Landover fit.
Yes, sir. Come on
God
now.
damn. Yo, yeah.
Come on now.
It ain't too much.
Ain't too much.
Hey, man, this shit, man, all this shit right here.
The Landover fit. Hey, where they could get this at though, man?
Man, Ace Boogie. Ace Boogie on Instagram. Ace Boogie, man.
Ace Boogie.
Ace
Follow Ace Boogie on
Follow
Instagram,
Ace
bro.
Boogie.
You
Get
get
all
all
this
Landover drip, bro. Real Landover
Here,
shit.
design your shit. Where you from? Yeah, put that shit on your shit. Where you
Fact.
from? It'll be like that.
Oh yeah, facts, man. Whole time though, man.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, this is what I tell you, man. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to talk about too much, man. You know, a nigga might get indicted, man, nowadays, man. You know, niggas, you know what I mean? Niggas talk a lot nowadays. You hear me? They be real timid, you hear me? So you can't even get nigga too much, you feel me?
Fact.
Just know that, you know what I'm saying? I'm real life out here with these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, real life grew up with these niggas, bro.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Babies out here and all that. Oh, the late night, you hear me?
Facts.
20 plus.
But this ain't even half of the niggas we coming through with, though.
Facts.
This ain't even a quarter. This ain't even a quarter of niggas right now. You hear me? This not even a quarter of niggas, fool. Hey, man, all I say is, man, respect Landover. That's all I'm going to say. Respect Landover. You ain't got no respect on Landover.
So,
you just like,
I got a question on that. So when y'all touch down the city, is it all respect or niggas get the
Hey,
fake?
fool, every time I do a show in the city, bro, they love me. That's all I gotta say. Every time, I ain't never had no problem in the city. Every time I come to the city, they love me, bro.
Yeah.
Every time I perform slide, they love me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, you know what I'm saying? But I do that shit on a P level.
Facts. Nah, for real. Prison and jail in general ain't a fun place to be, but it gotta be some good memories, like some funny, probably some people you won't forget.
Nah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some funny ass moments.
I met some niggas that realized like E-Class, Mobbish E-Class.
Oh, E-Class.
I was locked up with Mobbish. You know what I'm saying? We was out Hagerstown together. Like, be honest with you, I ain't gonna say too much, but I met him in the rec yard, and we used to be rapping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being in the rec yard, working out, rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing little shit to kill time, you know what I'm saying? Make time go by. But, man, Slim came home when I fought my last one. He realized sent my peoples that shit when he heard, man. Like, realized sent my peoples over, bro. You know what I'm saying? I met this man in prison. He probably did more than, you know what I'm saying, half of the niggas I knew from the street. So, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a lot of good men behind that wall.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It ain't just because a nigga in prison, that don't mean a nigga fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just, man, niggas got ways to try to feed their family. You know what I'm saying? You do got wild niggas behind the wall. I done seen all types of crazy shit, bro. Niggas get beat with lock socks, broomsticks, stabbed, all that shit. I done witnessed all that shit, bro. I've been in the motherfucking jail when a nigga got killed in that bitch, you feel me? So, like, it ain't no different from the streets, just you been caged in with a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of niggas from all over,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's crazy. So, in your position, was like in a position where you just had to, like, you know what I'm saying, focus and fall back, or you had to basically be on man time to survive?
Nah, I'm always gonna be on man time. That was the thing with me, you feel me? I can't never not be on man time. You know what I'm saying? So when I came in there, bro, I seen how shit was going. I sat back and just observed everything, you feel me? I ain't do too much talking, you know what I'm saying? Once I figured everything out, how to operate, I was real live. Yeah, operating for real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much though, but I was really operating in that joint.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Before we get to the next subject, what's your advice to, like, the youngers out here that's in the streets that getting caught up, or they got to serve some time, or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Man, all I can say is, man, if you out here, Slim, just know there's a lot of consequences that come behind this shit, Slim. All I say is, man, if you doing that shit, man, you know what I'm saying, try to find another route, Slim, because that shit ain't where it's at, Slim. That shit ain't where it's at, like.
Facts.
You lose a lot of time. You put a lot of stress on your family. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what your family be going through. You don't know how your mother be hurt. Then you might get locked up. Anything. Peoples might pass away. That shit hurt the most. I done seen this shit. Niggas real grown ass men crying in jail. You know what I'm saying? Losing one of their family members. That's probably the worst thing that could happen to a nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, I mean, just be smart, you hear me? Be smart and dangerous at the same time, because it's a crazy world that we live in, so, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Stay humble, man.
Facts. So, yeah, man. So, now we're going to talk about the time when you was actually released, you know what I'm saying? You was actually released from prison, man. You know what I'm saying? You had beat your charges and stuff like that. What was the first thing you was focused on when you got out?
Music. The first thing I did, Mobbish came pick. I met Mobbish the same day. He took me to the studio. I first recorded with 3D Beats. You know what I'm saying? Chicago Santana was in there.
Good man.
Who the fuck else was in there? Was Knucklehead in there that night? It was a bunch of good local celebrities in there that night, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a good experience. You feel me?
Right. So the whole time, how was you feeling when you? Because I think what you did, you said this one you only did a year and a half, right? The last one.
Nah, I did like a year.
Yeah, about a year, and then we'll just say in general. You know what I'm saying? We'll just say in general. Since the time you've been locked in and out, we came from being in a region that was just strictly on go-go to like your final stint when you got out, and it's like everybody strictly on rap. Like how you feel about that, and as well as that, like, well, basically, just was the first question, like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like it's a trend now, you know what I'm saying? So that's the new trend, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, everybody was on go, died down for a little bit, and it's coming back slowly, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, go ain't never died for real, but, you know, people just started rapping. It came out of nowhere, you feel me?
I think now it's just everybody want to get some money, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for a fact, everybody getting older too, you feel me? Because you think about it, people before us, they was doing it, but now it's like we getting all the exposure, and like, and great. You got a lot of people that's from the DMV that's really like, you know what I'm saying, like going to the top of this shit though. So now niggas see that, it's like, I feel like it's just like, for me, I ain't no hating ass niggas. So you know what I'm saying. I feel like anybody that's going to the top, bro, they motivate me, making me see like, you know what I'm saying. It's a chance, you know what I'm saying. So I ain't gonna stop this shit. You hear me?
Facts, man. Facts. You know what I'm saying? When you first got out, what was I know you named a few of them, but what was the main artist that was fucking with you when you first got out and stuff like that?
Cutter, Mobbish, Chicago, all the little young rappers around my way, Lil Cam, everybody. I mean, I've been fucking with a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of people that been trying to reach out to me and all that.
Right. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So right now that you in this, man, back to back with music videos, songs, how many tapes you released so far?
Shit, I already released one, but I got like 5.
About 5.
I got like 5 tapes right now.
So just a daily day, every day, just come to the studio.
Down there probably 3-4 times out the week. You know what I'm saying? I got over 100 something unreleased songs.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? What is the overall goal with it now? You know what I'm saying?
The goal right now, man, is keep putting it out there, get more exposure. You know what I'm saying? Keep, you know what I'm saying, reaching, finding other logos. I'm still learning music, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know all the rules to it, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that always be buying views and shit, you know what I'm saying? All my shit straight off the, you hear me? Just straight off of me just doing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even been home for 2 years, but I done been out, you know what I'm saying? I done did a show. I did A&T Homecoming out North Carolina with Fettrell, Light Show, you know what I'm saying? I done did a lot of shows, man. Did pool parties all last summer. Man, my goal is just to get bigger, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting better. That's why I come in the studio so much, you know what I'm saying? Better myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
keep going. They say, man, practice make perfect. You hear me?
Facts. What is one thing that's, how can I say this? What's one thing, you know, because I know usually people, they struggle with their inner self. You know, you coming, you getting fresh out, you know what I'm saying? But what's keeping you, like, from, hopefully, and I hope not, like, from going back, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you get out, you know, you got a whole world of people that's trying to test you, and then you gotta deal with maybe you still on probation, parole?
Nah, I got off last year.
You got off, or you know what I'm saying? But if you was still on, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's keeping you strong?
That's how I carried though. I still look at it like I'm on parole and probation, even though I'm not on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, that be my thing. I don't really be having no restraint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got your haters. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got supporters. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what the fuck you gotta do, man. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? As long as you stay focused and humble, you know what I'm saying? Anything bound to happen. You hear me?
Yeah, facts, whole time. So what's the new things you got on the way so far?
I'm probably get their ass a tape next month.
You gonna give them a tape?
I might give them a tape next month. Probably give them a tape. I might give them an EP or something, man. It's gonna be all hits on that joint though. Probably give them like 6, 7 hits on one little tape.
Man, one song I rock with is that Slide joint, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's my shit.
You performed at one of my showcases, and you had that crowd going crazy, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you
that Slide, everybody be fucking with that Slide, man. I got a bunch of little crack joints, but I ain't even, like, man, niggas be sending me songs every time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know, why you don't do this, or why you don't? That's how many songs I got, because I only send them to, you know what I'm saying, certain motherfuckers. I don't be sending my shit out like that for real.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? One thing is, a lot of people like, I noticed, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gotta say no names and nobody. A lot of people is intimidated of you, man. You know what I'm saying? I never really got that vibe from you, though. Like, you told me that videographers ain't never want to pull up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I mean, you know, them big, you know what I'm saying? They big now. I mean, I ain't gonna really say people intimidated me, right? I just say, man, you know what I'm saying? People don't really know me, you feel me? So they probably look at me because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm strong, a bunch of tattoos, you know what I'm saying? Tall, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like no intimidation shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't come off with no buyer of no aggressive shit, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I was smaller than I was wilder, you feel me? But now I'm older, big, and like more strength. Like, I'm real loud, probably one of the chillest niggas you could be around, you hear me?
Facts, whole time though. Any artists that you gonna be working with? Or? and so forth?
Man, right now I'm just like focused on myself.
Focus on yourself.
I'm focused on myself right now. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on out here. You feel me? So I'm like focused on myself right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to build myself up before I start working elsewhere.
Yeah. Facts. Now that's for real though. Nah, that's for real, man. You know what I'm saying? All the time. But any last words, advice, anything you want to give to the people?
Man, all I can say is, man, stay tuned to this shit I got coming this 2020 because I'm coming with straight pressure. I'm putting my foot on niggas' necks this year, man. Back-to-back videos, tapes, EP, you name it, you hear me. I'm coming, Slam. Shows, I'm coming. Like, I'm coming for everything, Slam. 2020, Slam.
Right.
They say all this shit going on in the world, bro. I ain't letting this shit stop me, man. Only weak, you know what I'm saying, weak-minded niggas gonna fall into that shit, you feel me?
Facts, whole time. Yeah, facts, man. That's nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Bye. So yeah, man. We just gonna wrap this up right here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy DV, Hustle News. We motherfucking gone.
Mikey B, you already know, RTA.